there's something much more fundamental and much more meaningful to my mind with regards to this practice. And that is not just, now I'm not referring only to the practice of eating Kitniyot and not eating Kitniyot on Pesach. I'm talking about the fact that when you have a Jewish people that has been scattered across the globe for millennia, and then after such a long and bitter galuth, we begin to return, as we have now for many generations already, starting at least 200 plus years ago, in ever increasing numbers. The first Talmidim of the Gra who came to Eretz Yisrael, the first Talmidim of the Baal Shem Tov, we're talking about over 200 years already. Okay, and from that time on, the Jewish presence in Eretz Yisrael only increased over time. When the Jewish people begin to return to our ancestral homeland, Eretz Yisrael, what we need to address is the following simple fact, that we are trying, or what we should be trying to do, is to reconstitute the Jewish nation. Not to continue as a disparate, separate and clearly identified ethnic groups from different countries. In other words, Hungarian Jews and Moroccan Jews and Yekim from Germany and Temanim from Teman, which we're all familiar with, these different backgrounds, ethnic backgrounds, geographical backgrounds of all the Jews in the world today. And there's no problem with that fact. That's the reality of history. But do we allow that to continue to be the norm? Do we allow that to be the basic format of the Jewish people, which is not really a nation at all, because we're divided and subdivided into these little categories and groups? If you have a situation in which today in Eretz Yisrael you have millions of Jews, Baruch Hashem, 6 million odd Jews, more in fact, and some of them don't eat Kitniyot, and some of them do eat Kitniyot on Pesach. By the way, the vast majority in Israel today do. I'm talking about those who keep Pesach. Then you have within Eretz Yisrael today a form of Galut Judaism which is being perpetuated within Eretz Yisrael, and if you suggest that halakhically there's no way out of the situation, the Ashkenazim have to stick to what the Ramah writes. What did the Ramah write? May I remind you, on page 2, the Shulchan Aruch, source Heth. The Ramah wrote, HaMinhag ba'Ashkenaz la'ahmir ve'en l'shanot. If you can't make any change, and you're locked into this reality, into this system, then the Jewish people really is in a kind of frozen state of hibernation, where it cannot move, it cannot change anything, it can only continue to exist in that state of Galut-induced coma in which we have existed for so long, which is what the Galut is. It's a kind of coma where we cannot really function, we can't really develop, we can't develop our culture, we can't do anything really as we should be doing it. If we allow that reality to control us and to define who we are, then I don't see how we can ever move forward to anything bigger. In other words, what I'm suggesting is that the question of whether we eat Kitniyot on Pesach or not is actually part of the roadmap to Korban Pesach.
Thank you, Rabbi Bar-Hayim. We would like to encourage our viewers to share these videos with friends and send in your responses. We would also like to suggest the following opportunity to our viewers. If you identify with Rabbi Bar-Hayim's message and would like to sponsor or dedicate a video interview with the rabbi in honor or memory of a loved one, if you would like to obtain Birkon Nusach Eretz Yisrael or invite the rabbi for a speaking engagement, please email us at office@machonshilo.org. If you are inspired by Rabbi Bar-Hayim's message and would like to get involved in Torah Eretz Yisrael activities in your local area, please fill out the relevant form by going to the link which appears on the screen.